Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for another Ziz AMA. With us here today is Moldran. And Moldran, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, I'm really glad to be in this podcast.
That's good. So the way this works is you guys can ask questions to Moldran. We're going to be starting off with some questions from Reddit. But first, Moldran, tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your background? How long you've been streaming and stuff like that?
My background with streaming goes all the way back to 2012. I started streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic, but then when it really blew up was like with Diablo 3. That's what most people know me for, I guess, because I used to play a lot of Diablo 3, did the auction house things, and so on. And yeah, also tried some variety stream recently, but we'll see how it goes. I'm also known for like taking breaks on streaming because I had some bad periods in my life, but yeah, I'm back now since 2 months again. I'm really happy to be streaming again.
That's awesome. Where do you live at the moment?
I live in Austria, but also got a green card, so I'm currently thinking about moving to the US in the next few months.
Cool. Have you thought of what's the pros and cons of moving?
Yeah, definitely. I think pros are that I think real live stream could be really cool there because everyone speaks English.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to do some real live stream because I think that's going to be really cool. And another thing is like taxes are much lower than in Austria. So it will also be good for taxes. There's a better situation there. And it's also the weather, especially when we move to, for example, California. I just like the weather there so much.
Are you a little bit worried with all there's been a lot of bad press and stuff around IRL streams lately with like people getting swatted, the airport thing with ICE and things like that? Are you worried about anything like that?
Nah, I trust my viewers. I mean, my viewers would never do anything like that. Don't worry. They're good friends.
Yeah, but it's not your viewers you have to worry about. It's the people who aren't your viewers. That's the ones you have to worry about.
Yeah, but I think if you do IRL stream well, I think it's fine. I mean, there's certain people who do it really well, like Rackful. Like, he does successful IRL streams, and it's not like doing it like Ice Poseidon, who someone managed to get banned. I really like Ice Poseidon streams as well, though, but I mean, it's just like he was asking to get banned pretty much on the airport.
I see what you mean. So what got you into streaming? What did you wake up one day and you were like, I'm gonna stream?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I got a new computer for Christmas. I was like, I want to start streaming now. And I started streaming Star Wars, I said, with like, I don't know, 50 viewers or something. And yeah, then I stopped streaming for a while because I had no game to play and was busy with university. And I started again with Diablo 3 game out. Pretty much made a video on YouTube saying, hey, it was the most awkward video ever on YouTube where I made like, telling people, come watch my stream. And started streaming Diablo and was really good since the first day.
Wow.
I mean, there haven't been many people streaming Diablo when it came out, so that really helped me, I think.
That's really cool. So you would say like Diablo is the game where you sort of blew up then?
Yeah, definitely. It was the first game where I had like hundreds of viewers, thousands of viewers, and it was really cool, like streaming every day and getting this mood of like you want to turn on your stream whenever you can and just enjoy the time with your viewers.
I know, I love that. I love that feeling when you just, especially at the start of a league in PoE, when you're just like, fuck, I want to stream. So, are you excited for the beta starting soon?
Yeah, I'm very excited for the Perfect beta. I mean, I'm still a new player to the game. I started playing the game like last month again after I played it for only a few days 2 years ago. And the game has been amazing so far. Like, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the leveling, the end game, the different modes, hardcore, softcore, optimization. Yeah. I mean, when you've played like Diablo for like 2 or 3 years, you really see like how good Perfect would have been like all the time for you.
Yeah.
And also I understand like why Crip made the switch from like Diablo to Perfect like much earlier than I did, for example. But yeah.
I really remember the first time I saw you, it was that video somebody showed me where you were like, 3 res and 2 blues or something like that. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It was so like,
rare mullet.
Yeah, the rare mullet one. That's it. Like, it's so cool watching like somebody's first impression to PoE and like when somebody has just started playing it. I think a lot of people enjoy that as well.
Currently, I'm having nightmares with all the labs and the trials. Like, I need for like a lab, I need like 30 or 40 minutes just because I spend like, I don't know, 5 minutes for each trap, try to survive it somehow.
Yeah, I remember when I first did lab as well, I was like, okay, one at a time. And then after a while, when you've done it, you just run through them because you know how they work. But yeah, you made a Crip song as well, didn't you?
3.0, really looking forward to it. I like the change with the 10 acts because I think doing the same acts like 3 times all the time, I mean, it's fun for me in the beginning, but I think on like your 40th or 50th character, eventually it gets pretty boring.
Yeah.
I think like doing like 10 different acts with different bosses is definitely going to add more variety to it.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier to get into it and not repeating the content. But you did a Crip song as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And I want to do an Alkaizer song next, once I reach a certain number of subscribers.
I'm so hyped for that.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, there's so much to sing about Alkaizer. I mean, I have so many lyrics already set up. Yeah,
oh,
just gotta
really?
do it.
Are you gonna give us a sneak peek or?
Nah,
Okay.
100% secret. You gotta wait for it.
So angry role players asking, who is Moldran? So how did you come up with the name?
Actually, I got the name like from a random name generator, like I don't know, 15 or 20 years ago. I was looking for a name for Diablo 1 and found a random name generator on the internet, and it tried it once, and Moldran, I was like, decent name, let's take it.
Nice.
Before Moldran, my name was actually King Mage in
King
Diablo
Mage.
1.
How'd you
Yeah,
come
when I
up with
was 7
that?
years old or something.
How did
It was
you
the only, I think it was the only two English words I knew, King and
Oh.
Mage. You gotta imagine like an
Nice.
8 or 9-year-old kid
Yeah.
playing Honor for the first time in a language he's not speaking normally. But it was super fun
So
playing Diablo 1
where are you
online.
from? You're German or?
Yeah, I'm from Austria, small
Oh, okay.
country next to Germany, but speak German here as well.
Cool. And how old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, so you started streaming when you were like 24, 25 then, or?
Yeah, around that age. But I've been a competitive gamer for many years before that already.
Cool. The second question is by Sizo. Hey Moldran, would you say you're addicted to poker?
Addicted to poker. I don't know, I really enjoy the game. I started streaming it, and people really enjoy the reactions they have when I stream poker. But yeah, I kind of like the game because poker really, you want to become better every day,
Yeah.
Every time you play, you want to be better, and there's money involved and so on. But I think it's not that great a game to like stream because there's 5-minute delay, so you can't really talk to the viewers. And this is a big part of my stream, like this connection between viewers and me. And in poker, like with the delay, it's really hard to pull it off.
Yeah.
It was a poker like sometimes like I really tilt easily. So when I would have like a tilting session where I lose a lot, then I would just like say 3 hours into the stream, okay, I'm gonna stop now, I can't continue playing because I've been running bad, I've been playing bad, I'm gonna stop now. And I think it's really bad if you wanna stream and so on, then you stop after 3 hours. When I stream Path of Exile, I can easily do 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever. As long as I like the game.
Nice. That's good. Yeah, like I like long streaming sessions myself, so I can relate to that. The next question is by Edward_Ed. Fuck, marry, kill. Kriparian, Alkaizer, or Gabinator?
Fuck, marry or kill. I'd marry Alkaizer, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have big respect of Alkaizer since he invented the Alkaizer run. He used to be my hero for Diablo 3 because he was the one where other people like thought it's gonna take years. Like Afin said, it's gonna take around 2 years to go from level 1 Paragon to level 100. And then Alkaizer, the dude, shows up and does it in 2 fucking weeks. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Because he invented a run that was, I think, 240% more efficient than what everyone else was doing. Because he only cleared the right areas and he only picked up a few items. He picked up rare slayers and uniques and nothing else. And I actually call it legendaries uniques now, but yeah. That's why I would marry him. Because I think he's just overall like really good game and a lot of different action RPGs. And also Path of Exile, I guess. I mean, you probably know more about him in Path of Exile than me. I would kill Grip because he's only playing Hearthstone now. I mean, I have to choose one, right?
Yeah.
And just fuck Gabinator because this guy was like bought in this guy in Diablo 3. No one liked him, and yeah, fuck that guy, really.
Yeah, I don't actually have any experiences with Gabinators. I can't really comment, but I haven't heard the best things.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to so many people like in the action RPG community and in streaming in general, and there was one thing in common: like no one, not a single person, was able to say a good thing about Gabinator. Like, literally everyone was disappointed by him, like with what he did in Diablo. But yeah, that's it pretty much.
So there might like I'm not gonna know all the like memes and stuff related to your stream, so I might accidentally ask a few meme questions, but
that's the thing about my stream.
There's
gonna be a lot of dishes.
The next question is the Rocklow. Hey Moldran, are you an alumni of the Pasha London School?
I have no idea what it is.
Okay. I figured it would be something you would know, but never mind, we'll skip that one. Blue Boar is asking, you and Alkaizer used to be best friends. What happened to that?
All right. Yeah, Alkaizer used to be mod in my stream. I thought we were really good friends, but I mean, the thing is, then one time I joined his stream, and he was like making fun of me. Like he was talking bad about me, like making fun of me, and I was really, really hurt. I was like feeling like the worst person. I was like, oh, I thought Alkaizer, like we are the best friends, we respect each other and so on. And I joined the stream and saw him like randomly talking trash about me. But I mean, I kind of like changed my mind now already, because what I didn't know is that he's doing this about everyone, you know? Like, Alkaizer's been like making fun or talking about other people like in general. So now, no, it wasn't like directly, personally directed at me, and I'm the only person he doesn't like. Not just like he usually
He
does
just
this
doesn't
and
like everyone.
no, I mean it's just
I
like
know.
I'm like getting used to it now. Like now, no, it's a normal thing that he does, and it's not because he ultimately or really, really hates me and stuff. It's just he wanted to make fun, you know, and have fun. And actually, I think I'm good with him now. As you were probably able to tell before when I said I'm going to marry him.
Yeah. No, I can tell. There's like a secret bromance there. Well, not so secret. Lotus Root 99 is asking, hey Moldran, when is the Heroes 3 game versus Alkaizer going to happen? A lot of people have been looking forward to that stream for many years.
Yeah, I should definitely do it, I think. I mean, I've never played Heroes 3 online. I don't know if he ever played online, but yeah, it's probably a cool thing. I love Heroes of Might and Magic.
It's a lot
I played
of fun.
so much of Heroes 2 and 3 back in the days. It's one of my favorite games.
So many Alkaizer questions. The next question is Farmer asking, what are your thoughts about Alkaizer?
But I already answered this before, kind of like with the Mary thing.
Yeah,
I think he's a really good player. I think he also has probably like the best chat on Twitch. I mean, that's what most people say. His chat is really good as well.
AlkXD. Serotonin89 is asking, how would you introduce Path of Exile to somebody who still thinks that Diablo 3 is the better game?
That's a pretty good question, actually. How would I introduce Path of Exile to someone who thinks Diablo 3 is a better game? I mean, you just have to try Path of Exile. I mean, the reason why I didn't try it earlier was because I knew it's a big time investment. I was really busy with school and everything. But now that I played, I can actually talk a little bit more about it. I mean, I started playing Path of Exile, and it's kind of like gives you this addicting feeling because it's really fun to play. I mean, the itemization system is so much better than Diablo 3, apart from like the uniques that are, well, a lot are bad actually. And I really like the leveling. Everything feels natural in Path of Exile, you know? In Diablo, you get your all the gear sugar-handed in like the first 1 or 2 days of playing. Like, I mean, I normally started a new Diablo 3 season with like a 24-hour stream, and then I'm like pretty much fully geared. And then it's just like changing Rift level from, let's say, I don't know, Rift 40 to 57 to 68 to 69 and so on. It's like always doing the same thing over and over. As in Path of Exile, like there's a lot of, it feels like there's a lot of different stuff going on. There's so much content to this game, it's really good. Like, I don't care if a game is free to play or not free to play, but I think Path of Exile is just overall it's much better. Also, like, I think the combat is good. I mean, a lot of people say the combat in Diablo is so much better, but I actually like the combat in Path of Exile more as well.
Yeah, I prefer, like, especially I'm sad that they like removed trading from Diablo 3. That's something I don't know. I like interacting with other people.
I mean, that's another thing that I didn't like about Diablo 3, that they got rid of like the anti-auction house, you know? Like, I think it would have been fine if they just got rid of the real man auction house and the RMG aspect, make sure to ban every single gold bot and Chinese gold botting company, and focus on like Diablo as a game, and focus on Diablo with the auction house still. I think the auction house was fine in Diablo 3. It was just a problem. They have a problem with the atomization at the beginning and the difficulty of Inferno, and then with the real money stuff, where people actually pay to win. Where like someone like Heaven would just buy an Echo Fury for, let's say, 7,000 euro and stuff.
Yeah. Magus76 is asking, where is your bike at? There's a lot of bike questions.
I have one bike upstairs right now, but I have a second one here. I didn't sell him yet. I'm going to show it.
Okay. What? Why is there so many bike questions? Why is there a bike on stream? What? Well, I have a thumbnail now. What is it? Oh my god. Why is there a bike on my stream? What? That's amazing.
But yeah, biking is still my passion. It's just really hard to find time for it.
That's the first time I've seen a bike on stream. So do you bike a lot then, or?
I used to bike a lot, but it's hard to find time for it. But it's also depending on the weather right now. And now there's really good weather, so I think tomorrow I'm going to go for a bike ride. Sometimes I post pictures on the Instagram when I go on a bike ride.
I was going to say, are you going to IRL stream it, or?
Not sure. I mean, there's some problem in my country is it's really hard to get a phone provided with permanent internet, you know, with no data cap. So if I'm going, like, let's say a 2-hour bike ride, there would be like 100 gigabytes of data maybe with streaming. And who's going to pay for that?
I just upgraded mine as well, but I don't know if it's stable enough, if I have high enough uploads. So I don't know. I'm going to try Don't even know where to start with the live streaming for IRL.
Yeah, no, like Ice Poseidon, like a famous IRL streamer, like he bought a satellite for $10,000 and it's still not working properly. So
Wow.
I don't know. It's really hard to get into IRL streaming.
Yeah. Sounds like a big investment. Pile Warlord is asking, are you going to stream play PoE when 3.0 goes live?
Yeah, I think I'm going to stream the beta. I think if I get access to the beta, I think I'm going to stream it. Check it out because I'm really hyped for it.
Yeah. And what about 3.0 itself, like after the beta?
But it depends on like how much I like the beta. Depends on like, I mean, I think there will be a lot of hype for the game, but we'll see. But if everything goes well, if the game like improves and stuff, then I'm probably always going to play the release. Maybe take it a bit more seriously for, I know, the beginning for a league, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, and there'll be like 2 more acts in 3.0. Like they're not giving us everything in the beta. Standout is asking, hey Moldran, long-time viewer here. What is the biggest change in PoE you've personally noticed and how it has affected your time in PoE?
I mean, I only played like PoE last time like 3 years ago on the Twitch. What changed since then? I think the game got a bit more easy. I mean, I played back then, like every strongbox I was afraid of. Every map I was really scared of. I was playing hardcore back then as well. And now I think they made the game, I don't know, they get rid of some stuff, but I mean, there's still like a lot of stuff that is really dangerous. I mean, I'm playing now on softcore, so I'm taking some more risk and I get one shot like, I don't know, every now and then by something I didn't know yet. So
yeah.
I mean, they made the game a bit more appealing to a broader player base, but also there's still like a lot of really tough and difficult things in the game.
How many, like, since you started playing again, you said you were playing Summon Hardcore, did you lose any characters yet, or?
Yeah, I lost already 3 characters since I started playing again. It actually forced me to playing softcore to like learn the game now, because I would always like end up dying somewhere around level 55 to 65. Yeah.
What killed you?
I died to exploding mobs in Act 2. Like where you go to Alira, I think is the map, where the spiders also.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I did, because there was also a ghost with curse, and the cursed exploding mobs, and then they annihilated me because I was in the middle of them. Then on my first character I died on to Malachi.
I think I saw that. I think I was watching live.
Yeah, I didn't know how it worked. Like he went underground and thought he would randomly appear, but actually appears where I was. I mean, I never died into this again, but I mean, when you're doing it for the first time, don't know the mechanics, you just might die like that.
That's a good thing about hardcore, though. You really remember it because it like sets you back so long. So if you die to something, you're gonna be like, yeah. I
mean, in hardcore, when you die, you have to do a lot of research about your death. You watch the clip like 10 times, see what could you have done to prevent it and so on, and you'll never die to it again. That's the thing. Whereas in softcore, when you die, like you don't really care that much, you know?
Yeah, you might not remember it as well. KL Mac is asking, I'm still waiting for the competitive yet entertaining Moldran. Will you ever put more effort into PoE and grind the leaderboards?
I don't know. I think it's really hard when you like start the game that late and other people have so much head start. But I think, I don't know, I used to play games competitive in the past, but I mean, the last 3 years I've been getting less and less competitive for some reason. I don't know. I'm not going to never say no, but I think I want to do more like variety streaming now and focus more on community and having fun. But I mean, maybe like one day I'm going to be like, I really want to go hardcore now. I want to play again 16 hours a day or 18 hours a day and like see. But if Path of Exile is going to be that game, I don't know yet. Maybe.
Yeah.
But maybe it's going to be like one of the newer games like Lost Ark or Lineage Eternal.
I really want to try Lost Ark. What's the longest stream you've done?
44 hours, which was a failed 48-hour stream.
Oh, wow. I think the most I've done is 37, and I was like, no, go to bed. Fuck that.
Yeah, after 38, 39, it gets really, really bad. Trust me.
Yeah, I've had like a mini blackout, mini fall asleep. I was just sitting there, and suddenly I was like, oh. Let's see. Saizo is asking, hey Moldran, what was the worst that you've ever been called, and what's the backstory to it?
Yeah, give me a second. My mom just currently
no problem. Clip that. Well, I'm enjoying this at least. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are too.
All right, I'm back now.
No problem. Do you want me to repeat the question?
Yeah, sure.
Saizu is asking, hey Moldran, what's the worst thing they've been called and what's the backstory to it?
The worst thing I've been called was peace mode. I don't know the backstory. It's just, I really didn't like this word. I don't know where it came from. But if someone was coming in chat and saying like, how are you doing peace mode? And I don't know. It just felt weird, you know? I've never been called like that.
That's weird. I don't know what that
Does anyone
means.
chat know what peace mode is? Maybe there's some story behind it, but I don't know.
I don't know. What is that? Huh. Yeah, I don't
They're
know what
spamming
that
your
is.
face.
Yeah, it looks like Gordon Ramsay.
Alk peace mode.
Ryko85 is asking, hey Moldran, what is your best moment in PoE? / luckiest / funniest, whatever, and your best moment?
Best moment? There must have been when I found the rare mallet on my first character. It was like, I don't know, first character, like 1 hour into the game, I found a rare mallet and was like, rare mallet, yeah! I found a really good weapon. It actually was good. I increased my DPS, I think, by 200 or 250%.
Oh wow.
But yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that. That's pretty good. Let's see. J2 Krauser is asking, in your opinion, what makes an ARPG long-lasting, engaging, competitive, while also being fun to play and creating a huge community in the process? So, like, what's the recipe for a good ARPG?
I didn't expect such a question from J2 Krauser, who I know since a long time. But yeah, that's a pretty difficult question. I mean, you gotta look at like which action RPGs have been successful in the past and lasted for a really long time. And if you look at the action RPGs that lasted a long time, I think we got Diablo 2 and we got Path of Exile, really. I mean, Diablo 3, I mean, it's still going on, but I mean, if you consider Diablo 3 sold 30 million copies or so on, and now like maybe like 0.01% of the copies sold still play it, it's not like a good example for a long-lasting action RPG. And if you like look at like what made Diablo 2 and Path of Exile that good, I think, is like the constant updates. I mean, it's having a really good base game and then constant adding to it. I mean, when I played Diablo 2 back in like 2000, like every few months there would be a big patch. And then even like 4 or 5 years after, there would still be like content patches for the game. There would be like 1.09 and so on, like big patches coming out that keep improving the game. And for example, they add Uber bosses and so on. And the same with Path of Exile. Path of Exile is really been constantly updated. And I think if you really want to like have a long-lasting action RPG, you gotta bring in those constant updates. If you look at Diablo 3 right now, I mean, what happened in the last 1 or 2 years of Diablo 3? Nothing really.
Yeah.
And even a Necromancer is not going to save that or change that.
Yeah, I feel like they've sort of felt like they've gotten enough money from Diablo 3, so they don't care that much
Exactly. I mean, they have no revenue model for it anymore. They used to update the game on a more frequent basis, like when it the auction house and stuff, and real money auction house. But since they got rid of it, it feels like they completely lack the motivation to improve the game or further work on it. Yeah. I'd rather spend the time with something else, which I think makes sense from a business perspective. But I kind of like also like losing the action RPG market now to other games.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think they expected Path of Exile to take over so hard. Lair_GG is asking, why did you stop playing competitive WoW?
Pretty much stopped playing competitive WoW. I mean, for those that don't know, I used to play for SK Gaming Zanzibar, which was a competitive WoW esports team, traveling to tournaments and stuff. And I stopped playing it because simply the leagues dropped WoW as an esport. There were leagues that had WoW as an esport back then, ESL and MLG, which probably still exists now, but for other games. And they dropped WoW because they thought WoW didn't get the viewership as other games like CS, Counter-Strike, or StarCraft back in the days. And that's pretty much why I was forced to like try to look for something else, and then I found it in streaming and creating content.
So how did you start playing for SK? Did they contact you, or did you contact them in a play?
They contacted us. I mean, we were like some of the best teams, and the owner of SK Gaming also has a sponsor who is a good friend from my teammate, and yeah, so we had connections to get in the clan, but also because we had some success on them before. And played really good as a team together.
Cool. So that was all the opening questions from Reddit. Now we're gonna do questions from chat, and the Dark Jack is opening up with, Moldran, are you Azuzara's sister?
What did it say?
Are you Azuzara's sister? Azuzara is Austrian as well. Don't know if you know her.
I think she's a streamer, right? She's Path of Exile streamer.
Yeah, RiceQT's girlfriend.
Nah, she's not my sister.
Pachi is asking, hey Moldran, where are you from? Which we've already gone over. And Just Shot Things is saying, where did what's that emote? The fist emote? Chump or something?
Dish.
Dish, yeah. Where did Dish come from? How did you start with it?
I think Dish came from playing Hearthstone originally. Like, I started streaming Hearthstone in the beta, and every time I did 8+ damage, when we attack in Hearthstone with 8 damage, like the screen shakes and so on. That's how I did my first dishes, and then it kind of became a thing that I did in every game now when something cool happens. It's kind of like poker tournament win, Dish!
Nice. Do you ever end
Uber
up?
trial down or versus trial down dish and so on.
Wow.
And I
Do
just
you,
really like doing this, and it's really cool when like the chat like spams it, and like everything becomes dish, 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 dish.
do you ever end up doing that in real life?
In real life, I don't dish, no.
You don't
Like
dish.
some things like on stream, sometimes on stream are different in real life. Like also like the reactions I do sometimes like when I play poker on stream, I have like crazy reactions and stuff. And when I play it off stream, I'm like more calm and calculated,
Yeah.
which also led to me actually winning more off stream than on stream. Like on stream, my ROI in poker is much lower than when I play off stream because I get like hyped and so on, and I get really angry when I lose something. I don't know like why. When I stream, like I don't know, you just feel different. Something so
Yeah.
act different. I don't know why.
I think everyone does. Red Peanut is asking, Moldran, what made you decide to try your poker bankroll challenge?
I mean, I just wanted to add some point of focus into my poker streams, you know. I mean, I used to stream like really high stakes back in the days. I had a really big bankroll of $8,000 and so on, which I like won because I got lucky in poker, but then I gambled everything away. And I wanted to have like sudden lower stakes, you know, because in poker it's kind of like this. On like lower stakes, there's only weak opponents, and then the higher you go, the higher the buy-in is, the higher the stakes are, the harder the competition gets. So I was like, okay, let's start with $150 and try to run $1,000 because I want to play in lower stakes. I didn't want to play like or invest like $500 in a tournament and lose all because I get unlucky or make one mistake and so on. And that's really motivating me to do the bankroll challenge, but it's still really hard to pull it off because I think I had to start it 2 or 3 times to actually succeed in it.
So what is the bankroll challenge for those of us that don't know?
A bankroll challenge is pretty much you start with $150 and try to play tournaments until you reach $1,000.
Oh,
And actually, it worked really well for me because when I reached like $1,000, I won another tournament simultaneously for like $1,000 more. So instead of like doing $150 to $1,000, I did $150 to $2,000.
wow.
Unintentionally, just because I don't know.
That's really good. And are you like still actively playing poker on stream now, or are you done with poker on stream?
No, I think I'm done. I mean, I'm streaming. I'd rather play video games. I'd rather play video games. Like a lot of different video games. Puff Excel. I really enjoy the Puff Excel streams. I enjoy the communities that watch me for video gaming streams and so on. I think there's more future in stream video games than in stream poker.
And do you still play poker offline or?
No, I'm gonna cash out.
Oh, nice.
Maybe use this money to move to the S and get a head start there. We'll see.
So, for example, would you be up for example, a poker game with other PoE players like me, Rice QT, and whoever else would want to be up for it?
Yeah, I would definitely be up for this. Are you guys any good?
I'm lucky. I'm not good. I'm lucky. Luck is a skill too. Trust me.
Do you bluff a lot?
You could call it that. Yeah, sure.
But it would be awesome to play against other streamers.
Yeah.
Get Alkaizer in, get whoever in. It's gonna be a fun tournament.
Yeah, I think Morris plays as well. Yeah, that would be fun. We could get like at least 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Maybe get Havoc in somehow.
What are gonna be the prices?
I don't know, like $10 to $20 buy-in each or something.
Yeah, we can also do some Puff Extra currencies prices.
No, I don't think we can do that anymore.
Winner gets 1 mirror.
No, I don't think we can do that. Yeah, no, that's not okay anymore.
There goes my chance to win a mirror.
No.
I didn't even find an Exalted yet. I'm playing the game. I'm level 83 or something, and I didn't find an Exalted yet. Is this unlucky or is this normal?
It's pretty normal. They're pretty rare early game. Moldran sees his prey. That's funny. So Hi to You 1989 is asking, which mode will you start in 3.0? Are you going to play solo self on hardcore again?
I mean, I like both. I like solo self and hardcore. I also like softcore now. It gives you like 2 different styles of play, you know? Like in solo self and hardcore when I played it, I mean, it's also to do with me being a noob, but everything was really slow, you know? Like you know, for example, that at certain levels you can buy a white weapon, a white axe, and use a belt recipe to make it really strong weapon. So I was using like a bad weapon for a long time and so on, just learning things that was progressed. And on softcore, like on the other extreme, where people gave me some exalts in the beginning, so I can take out the character a bit, and now like everything just dies instantly because I have a strong character with good gear and a really strong weapon. But I think what I enjoy the most perfect is like starting like from zero, from scratch, and like slowly getting better and so on. Even though I'm not gonna like level super fast and compete when I play self and hardcore, I think it's ultimately the game what I want to play. And also, like I think it makes you more cautious when you progress. Like in softcore, like it just feels like nothing matters, you know. You die, okay, whatever. Lost a few experience, just keep playing again. Whereas in hardcore, you really have to like really feel bad then afterwards, and you get motivated to just start a new character and try to do better than the last one. But that's what I really like about hardcore. They constantly trying to improve, trying to get further than you previously got, and like constantly trying to take a new shot at it.
Yeah, and you get that nice adrenaline rush as well when you're close to
Exactly.
dying and you survive. For those of you just tuning in, if you're wondering how to ask a question, just make sure you tag at Zizaran and ask a question directed at Moldran. And we'll read it out on stream. And what level are you now, Moldran?
I'm 83.
Cool. The next question is by Salvantion. What made you want to play Path of Exile?
I was going to play Path of Exile. I mean, it started in 2012. I was streaming Diablo, you know, for like, I don't know, 1,000 viewers average or something. And one day, I think in the summer of 2012, I got an email from Chris Wilson telling me, hey, we want you to check out our game, Path of Exile. We're going to give you some beta invites to our viewers and so on. Come on, why don't you want to check out our game? But I mean, as I said, like before, I was really busy at the time. I thought I don't have the time to play another game, you know? Because you know, Path of Exile is like the type of game that can get you addicted to it. And back then I was studying and I had to do stuff from university and also stream Diablo. So I didn't like start the game, you know?
Yeah.
And now I actually started it, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it now. But yeah, that's ultimately coming to the game. I mean, got it smashed from Chris Wilson, then I don't know, a few years later I decided to try it for the first time, and now I tried it again because I don't know, it's really doing well on Twitch. A lot of people enjoy it, and a lot of people who used to watch it for Diablo back in the days, they all play Path of Exile now, you know? Like a lot of people of my community from Diablo 3 that we had back in the days, they all switched to Path of Exile. I was like, okay, let's join them and also start playing it.
Is there a big difference in the two communities, like the Twitch Diablo community versus the Twitch Path of Exile community? Are they very different?
Yeah, I think there are some differences and also a lot of overlaps. Because I think a lot of people switch from Diablo to Path of Exile, but I mean, Diablo is just different as a game, you know? Diablo is really beginner friendly. You can like learn everything on yourself. The game is pretty simple, you know? Whereas Path of Exile is a bit more complex. There's like a lot of more advanced systems in action RPG. It's a more complex game, so Path of Exile, like just as a new player, you just gotta learn more. But I think communities, I mean, Path of Exile, actually, that's what I watched in the Alkaizer AMA that you did like 2 weeks ago or something. Yeah. He said like that players like Quinn, myself, or who else started Path of Exile, Kungan like start playing Path of Exile, and then he said the community shits on them, makes fun of them and so on, and then they quit again. But I didn't experience it like that. I mean, I started playing Path of Exile, and sure, sometimes people try to troll me. Sometimes people try to, I don't know, lead me into the wrong direction, so tell me stuff that's wrong. But in general, I think the Path of Exile community has been very welcoming to newer players. And I feel like I'm like, I don't know, received with like open arms by like some people. I mean, sure, there's always like going to be some try-hard trolls on Twitch. I mean, that's just the basic of it. But there's also a lot of people who give you helpful tips, you know? And a lot of people really want you to succeed in the game, want you to stick to the game, and want you to get a high level or whatever. And I think Path of Exile community in general is much better than what people think it is. I mean, it has its bad moments, but also has, like, overall, I think it's a really good community.
Yeah, I think people like, and a lot of people make fun of like Reddit and stuff like that, but it is a pretty good community. Like, it can be maybe a little overly toxic for streamers after a while, but especially if you see like a new player that nobody knows asks for help or posts a clip, like most people are pretty helpful. So it's pretty good.
And I think it's more like the problem of the streamers themselves. Like when they're arrogant and saying like, I'm gonna start Path of Exile now, I'm gonna crush this game, I'm gonna show everyone that I'm the boss and so on. And then they like fail sometimes or something, but then they're getting backfire from the community saying like, but it's your own fault, or like making fun of them because they didn't really like admit that they were bad at the start or give it like a fair shot, you know? No, I mean, Path of Exile is a game that takes a lot of grinding. I mean, the people who are good at the game right now, they invested thousands of hours. No one started playing Path of Exile and became pro at like, I don't know, 50 hours of play or 100 hours of play. It's just like a really deep, complex game that's really fun to play.
And like, would you watch any other streamers at all?
Watch streamers, Path of Exile? I don't know. I mean, watch some streamers, but it's hard to find time for it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I need to do my own stream. I also make videos sometimes, and also want to do sports, you know? I like running and I like
bicycles.
Cycling. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, there's a lot of good Path of Exile streamers. I think the Path of Exile on Twitch is like one of the best stream games where like there's really high quality of streamers. And there's like different streamers, you know, there's like softcore streamers who specialize in softcores and builds. Then there's streamers who specialize in min-maxing, some streamers who specialize in hardcore. There's like one stream for everyone in Path of Exile. It's a really broad community.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
There's very, very, very diverse community. I would agree with that. Kashi's asking, can you tell us how Amolin became your signature catchphrase?
But how Amolin what?
Became your signature catchphrase.
I'm all in. I mean, it's just from poker. I mean, saying like often like I'm all in, because I'm playing like hyper turbo tournaments. And those tournaments, often the best strategy is either all in, putting all your chips in the middle, or fold. And I often decide to go all in, and yeah, that's where I pretty much came from. And yeah, people know my accent. Like my accent, like often, like, for example, I would say 100%. I say like 100%.
All right,
People
yeah.
like it's another catchphrase of like Honda, like the car percent.
That's
It's the
pretty
same for
funny.
Amberlin, pretty much.
Wins0099 is asking, can Moldran sing for us?
As I said, like I'm currently playing the Alkaizer song once I reach a certain sub goal on my stream, and yeah, that's gonna be the next song. And the Crip song is already on YouTube.
Okay. I mean, I was hoping to get you to sing, but we'll tune in for YouTube then.
Didn't prepare anything for the day.
That's fair.
I was did like some preparation, you know.
Okay.
I can't do it ad hoc.
Do you sing a lot? Is this like a thing?
No, I normally never sing. I just like I like making lyrics for like gamers, and then sometimes I decide, okay, let's throw on a song and try to sing it. I mean, I sing really bad, you know. Like my voice and everything doesn't really sound good for singing and so on, but it's fun, you know. Like that even helps making it fun, you know. Because a lot of people like my grip song because it was a bit cringe and stuff and everything, and the lyrics made somehow sense, so everything came together. It was a pretty popular video.
I feel like cringe is an important part of Twitch.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Kanye is asking, Moldran, looking back, do you think getting OP handout gear subtracted from your do you think getting OP handout gear subtracted from your first mapping experience?
Well, the thing is, like, I didn't even expect to get gear like that. I mean, the thing is, when I started my softcore character, I was like saying in chat or to my viewers, can someone give me some leveling gear, you know? And when you ask for leveling gear, I mean, I ended up getting like some items. I have, of course, no clue what the items are. I got a Legacy Void Heart. I got a Sin's Rebirth Flask. I got a Taste of Hate Flask. I got like, a lot of items. I got Exalted Orbs, but no clue like how rare they are or what they're worth, you know? Then I didn't want to refuse them because it feels bad to reject viewers and so on. So I just accepted everything. And then at a certain level, like I found out that, oh, actually I got more than just leveling gear. Actually, I got endgame gear because I'm level 3 now. I'm 83 now, and I found 0 exalteds, and I got, I don't know, 10 or 15 exalteds from the leveling gears, so called. But I don't think it made the game less fun for me. I mean, I'm just progressing like faster now, you know, and I like kill everything much faster than I would otherwise do. But I mean, I'm still learning the game. Like every minute investing game right now helps me learn the game and understand it better. And I still like died on my softcore character, even though it has good equipment. So Perfect, like no matter how good the gears or whatever, it's gonna find ways to kill you, you know. That's why like a lot of people also might like use RMT or like get a really OP character somehow, but are still bad at the game and like struggle in like, I don't know, endgame maps or the endgame bosses or whatever.
And would you like, if you get offered the same thing in the future, are you gonna take the gear or are you gonna do it on your own next time?
I said I'm mostly gonna play Self-Phone in the future because I think that's the best game mode, and I think that's the only game mode you can be ethical as a streamer because it's really hard to like say that you're playing, let's say, non-self-found, but the ethical way, you know, because it could be that, for example, you get some stuff off stream from viewers who want to support you or whatever. I mean, self-phone is really a good thing because it makes it like clear for everyone, the same rules, that no one can like get stuff from something else.
I'm glad to hear you're an ethical streamer. The ethical meme has been around for a long time now. And speaking of ethical, the next question is by Imatron. What does Moldran think about the removal of double dipping?
But it's double dipping.
It's basically, it's sort of where you might see in chat a lot of people are writing ethical right now, which is something Havoc and Eat have started. Double dipping is sort of with poison and ignite. Things like area damage and increased damage will like increase it twice. So it'll, instead of just being like 10% increased damage, it'll be like 15 to 18 or something like that. And it's being changed so it no longer a double dips. It doesn't affect it twice anymore. It's basically a big damage nerf.
But he's gonna have to find a new build, I guess.
Exactly.
I wonder what he's gonna do now. Like, is he gonna still be competitive? I think it's really good to see like if he finds a way to like compete now after like remove all the things that he abused in his past.
I mean, I think we'll always just like adjust. It'll be fine. Sideswiped is asking, ask Moldran what inspires him to play a lot of different games at a high level.
A lot of games even high level. I mean, yeah, it's just like I always played games on a high level, and the thing is like I get bored of games quickly, you know. Like for me, for example, like Diablo 3, I got really quickly bored. Hearthstone, I got bored eventually. Then I got League of Legends to Diamond, also got bored eventually. Like I can't really find a game that really can stick or dedicate myself for a very long time. The last game that was this for me was World of Warcraft. I played really for like 5 or 6 years and made it all the way to tournaments and stuff. But I mean, I really just like the variety of games. But I mean, it's really bad if you like have such a variety of interests, you know, because you're like never like a real expert of anything, and you're like decent at a lot of things, but not really an expert of anything. So it's really hard to like, I don't know, decide for a game. But I mean, maybe in one of the next few years, we're gonna get one game that's like really the game that we're gonna play for like 5 or 10 years or even more. Like I'm just like I've been waiting for this game for like I don't know 5 or 6 or 7 years, and slowly like, started to lose hope that it's ever gonna come out. But
you never know. I mean,
I originally thought that Diablo 3 would be the game, but you know it really disappointed me in the end. And yeah, I'm still waiting for it. We'll see.
And do you feel like it's very hard or difficult to be a variety streamer on Twitch?
Yeah, I think it's extremely hard and difficult. Like the growth is going to be so much smaller, and you actually have to get people to watch for yourself, the personality, the community. I mean, I've tried variety streaming a lot of times in the past, and it's always really difficult. But I think ultimately, I think that's what you want to do. Like you want to grow slowly and establish a big fan base over like many years, and just hope that it works out well.
Yeah, I agree. It's very hard to switch games. Let's see. Demigod King is asking Moldran, how many chickens do you own?
How many chickens do I own? One is called Chicken Wing.
Do you actually have a chicken?
Stream. No, I don't own chickens, but yeah, I eat chicken like a lot.
All right.
You know, I do triathlon, which is a sport that combines swimming, biking, and running at the end. And you just need to eat a lot because you burn so many calories. And chicken is like definitely on top of our food chain.
Nice. Kashi is asking, how does Moldran feel about his donations to charities to help out other people with autism and other disabilities?
I mean, I did a few charity streams in the past, but not for autism and so on yet. Maybe I should do that though.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of that going around.
Like I did a donation before for like Boston Marathon when I was an accident with bomb. I did a charity for that, and also the charity for Fiends charity, Gaming for Good. But yeah, maybe the autism would be a nice goal for next charity. I really love doing charity streams. Like normally combine them with like a 24 or 36 hour stream to try to raise as much as possible, because there are so many charities that need support in these days. And if you can contribute as a streamer, as a YouTuber, content creator, I think that's awesome.
Nice. I've actually never done a charity stream so far.
A lot of ways in like helping and stuff.
Cool. Yeah, I might look into that. It sounds like a fun thing to do as well. Crestfallen is asking, as a newcomer, do you think buying stash tabs is necessary? And if yes, which would not be surprising, are you fine with the prices?
That's a good question as well. I mean, when I started playing Path of Exile, like I refused to spend any money on the game, and so I only like I think the 2 default stash up for a very long time, but I also didn't really need them, you know. But then like people eventually talked me to like, get some stash tabs, you gotta buy them. And the people started to donate me some money to buy more stash tabs, and then I was like, okay, let's try them. And once I bought a few stash tabs, you know, you kind of become addicted to them. You're like, oh, I can organize them now. I can have one stash tab for maps, one for orbs and so on. And then now I'm at 6 stash tabs, which is still like nothing compared to what you and others probably have. But yeah, it's definitely very, very useful. And I think it's a little bit more than just a convenience feature, because it also saves you a lot of time, you know, and time is very much progressed in Path of Exile. So I think it's more than a convenience feature. And the prices, I mean, I think price of stash ups are, I mean, of course, I'm only going to base it on like stash up weekend prices or whatever when it's actually discounted, but still like, I think a little bit pricey, because I think they are like an integral part to the game. I think a lot of people would really like to get more stash tabs. But they're not like exactly like really cheap. But I mean, then again, grinding gear game needs to make money. I mean, they're making this awesome game with awesome updates. They have a great team, and which probably means that the prices are still decent, I guess.
Yeah, it's
I would like to see
hard
like maybe like a little bit reduced, like maybe like 20% lower or something.
Yeah, that's why they do the stash tab sales as well. It helps a lot. Nero123 is asking, streamer house with Alkaizer and Eat Up in Ohio when?
In Ohio, let's go. Alkaizer stream house. Not gonna say no to that. Not gonna check that. We're gonna finally learn how to play games then.
That'd be amazing.
But why would YouTube be there? We don't need YouTube.
Oh, you don't need Eat Up. Wow, the shade.
Just need Alkaizer.
Jesus. Eat Up down. Holy shit. Okay. We need to make sure.
Maybe YouTube can make a house with like Gavinator.
Holy shit, what the fuck did he... That's like telling somebody to step on a Lego. No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy, though. Lotus Root is asking Moldran, are you happy King Konger got banned or do you miss him? Were you guys good friends?
I don't think Kong and me were good friends. I mean, we knew each other from Diablo days, but you know, he did some shady stuff back in Diablo days. He used to scam a few from his stream, Roger, who started streaming later with a weapon. I mean, Congo, like, he did a lot of bad things when streaming. For example, one time we did a legendary farming competition with like Invis in the Void, like 2 players I really respected and had a lot of fun with back in the days. We had like one monk, one sorceress, and then me, or wizard, and me as barbarian. And then King Kongo like invited himself to the competition because he felt like he was being left out or something. I don't know, just kind of felt weird, like the things he did back in the days. And yeah, I mean, he got banned. I guess Twitch is just enforcing a policy there, and yeah, it's just what happens. I mean, it's real life streams. I mean, I don't know.
Have you ever
Didn't watch
had
too much
any
for them, but I
ban?
think he was like walking around with his dog and like threatening people sometimes. I don't know.
I was actually watching. It's a bit, it was a bit too far. Have you ever been temp banned or warned or anything?
No, I didn't get banned. I mean, one time, me and a lot of other streamers got hacked, and then Twitch banned the accounts just to like solve the situation. But yeah, it was cleared after like, I don't know, 30 minutes.
Oh, cool. Dominic D3 is asking, will you do an old school 24-hour plus marathon for the next Diablo season?
Depends on how much I want to play it. I mean, I tried the Necromancer, and the Necromancer is actually a pretty good class. I mean, I like the abilities, the synergy effects of Necromancer. I don't know how strong it is because I didn't like do any greater rifting with him. I didn't do endgame on Necromancer, just leveled it. But it seems like a very well-designed class. But the thing with Diablo is it has a lot of issues still, you know? I mean, new season comes out, the problem is still the itemization. People are going to be like fully geared in like 20 hours and then just, I don't know, keep farming. With no real purpose other than getting high on the leaderboards. So I don't know yet. Maybe depends on like how I feel like it.
And have you like tried Path of Diablo or any of like the D2 mods or D2 itself?
I played D2 a long time ago, but I only played Classic. I never really played LOD. I played once on stream. But yeah, I only played D2 Classic mostly back in the days where Stone of Jordan was the main trade currency, and Verdant Pub and Java were some really cool builds. But yeah, I played after Diablo 2, I started already playing MMOs pretty early, like in 2003.
What MMOs did you play besides WoW?
I started with Priston Tale, which was a Korean MMO, and with Ragnarok Online. Those 2 MMOs back in the days. They were like some of the earlier ones.
Cool.
Did you play RuneScape? I don't think anyone in chat knows them.
Did you play RuneScape?
No, I didn't play RuneScape. But it's actually one of the more requested games in my stream. Like people say, like, try RuneScape. I'm gonna date you if you play this game. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try it. Cool. Do you play RuneScape?
Yeah, to like level 70, but I was like 12 or something. Terrible game. I don't like it. It's okay. I shouldn't say that on Twitch. I'm scared now, actually. People are gonna find me. Zero Wolf is asking, what would you rather give up, cycling or streaming?
Wow, really? That's like asking you, do you want to kill your mother or your father? I mean, this is really hard to answer. I love cycling, I love streaming. What can I do? I mean, I can't give away anything.
You have to.
I can't.
No, but you have to.
What if I have to? I mean, I already rode on my bike
into a river. I
wouldn't
say that that is the same as killing your mother or your father. What the hell?
It is, I mean, it's just like, they're both, like, I love streaming too much and I love my bikes too much. I can't do anything about it.
It's your parents.
It's your parents? They're just saying, like, something I can't decide. I mean, the bikes and streaming means so much to me.
Okay.
Just saying, like, it's a really question like, that they can't choose anything from it.
Well, because you didn't choose, you don't get to do either anymore. You lost both.
No. I gotta stop my stream now. I cancelled the MA.
Gravitiel is asking, ask him why he quit Darkest Dungeon.
I didn't quit Darkest Dungeon, just played it, but yeah, it's hard to make a Darkest Dungeon stream entertaining, you know? Because there isn't that much story. I want to say the story, it's just like a turn-based game. So, I mean, I built a team with fewer names and progressed with it, but it's a lot of farming Darkest Dungeon, and it's going to take a long time to beat the game, I think. Because you also have to like farm a lot of lower things. It's kind of like playing Self-Found Hardcore in Path of Exile, where everything progresses at a really slow pace in Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah. Really cool voice announcers, though.
Yeah, the voice announcer is epic.
It's like, what's the best one? It's like, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Overconfidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crestfallen is asking, with all the upcoming changes and powerful tools like Path of Building, will we see the theory crafting calculator Moldran again?
It's hard to say. I mean, as I said, like I'm still behind knowledge of other streamers in Perfect Excel. I mean, maybe I'll come out with like a super crazy calculation of like how to min-max the map system or how to, I don't know, do maximum DPS in something. But I wouldn't count on it, but I'm going to try maybe. Get some nice theory crafting done. I did a lot of stuff with Diablo back in the days with like the auction house and stuff. So maybe you can like also do something like trading. I mean, there's one guy I think who does a lot of trading in Perfect Excel right now.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, Belton and Demigod.
Yeah, Belton, I think that's his name. I mean, I did some trading in Perfect Excel in the last 2 days since I play on Softcore now, not self-found, and the trading is actually pretty cool. But I also think like there's a lot of bad things going on in trading. Like one thing I experienced here in Perfect Excel trading is price fixing.
Yeah.
Like there's people who just try to fix prices of list items for prices they don't want to sell it, just to like get the price down or up. And with that price fixing, actually, if there's a big problem. Also, there's no transaction fee per Excel. So bots or like major traders gonna have a massive advantage. For example, someone could like control the market of a certain unique or certain item, like buy them all and then like set them all for a certain price, which could really be bad. I mean, the good news though is that, or good thing is that there are websites like PoE Ninja that like list the prices like over time, so you can easily like find out once a guy like tries pricing and once a guy tries to abuse the market.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't want an auction house for PoE. And like the smaller casual players would not be able to buy anything. Kowalski is saying, ask him about the story with the green screen and his mom coming into the room.
Oh, and there's a clip on Twitch if it still exists, but yeah, pretty much. I was engaging in certain private activities, and my mother was coming into my room, and there's a green screen like behind me right now, so it's kind of like separated. And yeah, the green screen pretty much saved me from my mother discovering the private activity I was doing.
Oh, that's amazing. Saved by green screen. Green screen gets a dish. And Newton Apple is asking, ask him what he wanted to be when he was a child.
When I was a child, I wanted to be many things. I think I wanted to be a policeman because my father was a policeman. And I also wanted to be a driver of a train when I was really young.
Cool. What did you study or?
Well, I studied business then. I mean, my interest changed, of course, afterwards.
Yeah.
But I studied business because I was interested in the economic aspects of things, you know? I mean, people who watch me play Diablo, they know I really like economics, I like business stuff. So that's why I started business and economics.
Cool.
And it also helped me as well. Like it helped me. I mean, playing Diablo helped me with studies because I knew some things that needed for like tests and so on. But I remembered, oh, but in Diablo there was this sniping. Okay, this actually works. Or this price fixing or whatever, abusing the market, and was able to like do well on exams. And on the other hand, studying some certain economic models also helped me for like Diablo to make some nice graphs or make some nice explanations of the auction house things, how things were working. So I think the studies actually helped me a bit in like gaming as well.
Cool. And how many years did you study?
I studied 4 years, which is standard at university. 4 years, 7 semesters in Vienna and 1 semester in Austin, Texas, as exchange student.
Oh, cool. What was that like? Like moving to Texas for 6 months then, or 4 months?
Yeah, I mean, I was a streamer by the point already, so I wanted to get a PC when I moved to Austin. So I asked people on YouTube, like, well, help me get a PC, donate me some money, and people financed me actually a PC. I mean, the community is awesome to build. I mean, communities on Twitch, YouTube, like they support you in everything you do. And I was really blessed to have like people supporting me, and I was able to go to Austin, like keep streaming like normally because they supported me with a PC there, and well, donated enough so I could buy a PC there. And yeah, I mean, Austin in general, I really like the exchange student experience. I mean, many friends there had some of the best time in my life. But also like the fact that because Diablo 3 Reaper Souls beta was launching in while I was there, I like the fact that I also was able to stream that because it was really cool to like test out the Reaper Souls and share it with like all my viewers and stuff.
That's pretty cool. I've never been to Texas.
But you've been to the US a few times already.
Yeah, I've been to Florida, California twice. Oh, and Hawaii.
Nice. Maybe we're gonna meet at TwitchCon one day.
Yeah, I'm going to TwitchCon in October. I'm like super hyped.
I'm still thinking about it.
I mean, I have to go
to I have to go to US before before August. Or my green card is gonna run out, so I have to either move the permanently before August or just like do a 1-day trip to keep reactivated. But yeah, I mean, if I could move permanently to the US before August, that would be awesome. Because then I could also attend BlizzCon, TwitchCon, and everything that's going on.
Yeah, you'd be a lot closer to everything.
I mean, in Europe we only really have DreamHack and we have Gamescom. I think most of the streamer-related stuff, the games that I play, are in the US. Yeah. So in Blizzard's there, I like to play a lot of Blizzard games, also like Twitch, of course.
Bullhan89 is asking, ask him if he still feels bad about the Reforged Legendary veil from D3. What's that?
Oh man, yeah, that still hurts. Because I was playing on Hardcore, I was playing Hardcore Witch Doctor, and yeah, I mean, I still remember the build like it was the day. I like salvaged the best weapon that I just got by mistake.
Oh, you like
it was pretty much like this. I crafted, let's say, 20 unique items or 20 legendary items, and then one was really good, and then I had this in my inventory, and I salvaged all of them to get a brimstone back, and then ultimately I also salvaged the good one that I wanted to keep by mistake, and yeah, it was really a tilting experience.
Oh wow!
But also did a similar thing in Perfexa. Like in Perfexa yesterday, 2 days ago, I did the Merciless Lab, and when you do a lab, you get an enchant. I mean, you know it, of course, but yeah, just for some people in chat, you get an enchant. And people in chat told me before, use the enchant the boots, use the enchant the boots. And I was like, okay, let's use the boots. And when I did this, I used the enchant on my boots. I got like deals 1 to 100 lightning damage, which is pretty insignificant, but lost my 90% fire resist and my 90% cold resist dual F-fix because I overrode them with this Zizaran enchant, and it was really tilted then.
Yeah, they override implicits. That sucks.
Yeah.
Cubeto is asking, hi Moldran, will you play Hardcore League in the beta? Also, more importantly, did you do the dishes today?
The dishes today? I don't do the dishes. I mean, I'm living with my mother right now.
Dishes.
So I don't do the dishes on stream. I mean, today there was nothing to dish on stream. I'm gonna dish again when I kill that Syria, when I do stuff that I've done before, you know? Then I dish. But yeah, what was the first part of the question?
Will you play Hardcore League in the beta?
Hardcore League in beta, yeah. Probably, yeah. I think Hardcore is more fun to watch, you know? And I want to create an entertaining stream for my viewers, and if Hardcore is more fun to watch, then I'm definitely gonna play it. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be especially fun to like play Hardcore and then experience bosses for the first time, you know? Because I have no idea about the Act 5 boss, no idea about the Act 6 boss. I mean, no, there was a bit about this water boss, but I don't know about which act it was. You know which act this boss is in?
Is that the crab one?
Yeah, the one where they made a video of like the water coming out.
Yeah, so that's Act 6, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea like what mechanics there are, and it's gonna be interesting to do this in Hardcore.
Have you seen Moana, the movie?
Moana, the movie? No, don't think so.
Okay. Basically the crab from that.
Okay. Yeah, I mostly watch animes. So.
Oh, no, nice. What
animes and Game of Thrones. That's what I watch usually.
What animes do you watch?
I watch pretty much all.
Pretty much all? So like Bleach,
like
Naruto?
Fighting animes like Bleach, Dragon Ball, like Claymore. Then I like animes like Code Geass with like a story. I love Death Note, Elfen Lied. There's a lot of animes that I like actually.
Oh, nice. Cool.
I'm currently watching Attack on Titan season 2.
I think I've only like watched like Bleach, Naruto, and Death Note.
They're all really good. People saying I'm one of them. People are saying I'm one of them. The VIP club.
Togwao is asking, do you plan to bring some new and entertaining events to PoE, like D3 legendary competitions?
I mean, that's really hard to do. I mean, are you guys doing anything currently? Are you doing competitions or something amongst the streamers? Or it's more like everyone streaming for himself, rather?
No, like there have been a couple in the past, and then like me, Rise, and New Year trying to set up some like racing competition between the streamers with somebody shoutcasting it. I just got a reply from Bex today about that, so that was we'll see what happens.
I mean, it's a very cool idea, but like shoutcasting something. I mean, I'm definitely open to like some things, but the thing is like I'm like probably like pretty far behind everyone else right now. So if I participate, it would more be like a joke, you know. But I mean, maybe we can do some fun stuff. Should be cool.
That chat though.
Imagine like a team competition. Let's say Race QD, Zizaran, Alkaizer, and me. Whoever gets me in the team is gonna be really pissed off. Like a 2v2 competition.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a 1v1 competition, like trying to race to Malachi first with shoutcasting.
Oh, that's nice.
Cute Dog is asking...
Before 3-1-0 or when you want to do this?
Yeah, hopefully like in a few days. Just need to talk more to Noogie and Rice, and then we'll see what happens. Cute Dog is asking, who is the most attractive PoE streamer?
Who's the most attractive PoE streamer? I don't know. I'm not really judging people in looks.
You have to choose someone.
I think, yeah, I mean, I'm going to say it again, but I think it's again Alkaizer. I really like his hair. I mean, his hair is just awesome.
Alkaizer. Dacid666 is asking, what's Moldran's favorite German word?
Favorite German word? It's really hard to say. What's my favorite German word? What do I often say? I mean, I haven't streamed in German yet, so I don't know what to think. I mean, I'm streaming more in English now. I'm actually talking more English like 90% of the day. I only talk German for 10%.
And like,
Bratwurst, Krankenhaus, no.
Do you still
Tisch.
think in German?
No, I don't think in German since many years. Tisch is my favorite word in German. You know what a dish is?
No. Oh, like you?
It's a desk. It's a desk.
Ah, so when you're saying dish, you're just saying desk.
Yeah.
And did you ever study any other languages, or?
No, just English and German. I mean, it's also a nice story, like how I learned English. I mean, I think in 1997, I was, a 9-year-old kid, and I barely knew any English. I knew a few words, you know. I started playing Diablo 1 online, and I finally had to communicate in English. I mean, I didn't understand anything, but I was able to like talk to people, and I knew how to say hello, you know. And then like I kept playing online games like Prison Tale and so on, and World of Warcraft. And the more I played the online games, the more my English got better. And now I actually got from like a 0 level English to like, I don't know, a decent level of English. I did an English exam before for a master's application. I think I got 9 out of 9 points from an IELTS test. So, I mean, gaming really helps you learn English, or really helps you learn a second language if you like play it in another language than your native one.
Yeah. And
I mean, gaming like happens so much, not just in learning English, but also in like, I don't know, becoming a better person, and I don't know, just having the most fun that I could ever have in my life.
And did you ever try learning any other languages?
Yeah, I learned C++ when I was in school.
I meant like talking languages, but that works.
Oh, talking languages? No. I mean, I played a Korean RPG, like MMO RPG, and I had to play it in the official language, but I just played in Korean, and it's just like, you just think like what this means. For example, I found out what strength means, found out what HP means, what other stuff means, what a certain item name means, and then just remember that. So I didn't understand anything about the language, but just remember like the same symbols over and over. And I'm probably gonna have to do the same when I try Lost Ark beta.
Cool. Here, so I was wondering, if you weren't streaming, like if you can't stream, you're not allowed to stream, what would you do? Like what like job would you do?
I don't know what job I could get. I mean, I had a job as programmer before, like many years ago for 2 years, but I really didn't like it. I mean, streaming is very much what I really like doing. I mean, I was thinking like, if streaming doesn't work out for me, which is still a chance, but I'm trying really hard, and I have a very supportive community. So I think streaming is going to work out for me. But I mean, then again, like what if, for example, like in 5 years, if I stop streaming because Twitch goes down, or they fire all the partners, or I get banned or whatever reason, I mean, I would probably try to get somewhere into like university level, like doing research and so on.
Oh, cool.
I don't want to have like a normal job. It's in real life. I'd rather be like a scientist or something, research scientist.
So is it like the 9 to 5 of a job that puts you off, or?
Yeah, exactly. Like I want to have some freedom.
Yeah.
I mean, another cool job would be, for example, game director for Diablo 4. But I mean, I applied for it, but I got rejected. So
Diablo
I think
4
chances
confirmed?
to get a game director job with limited experience as in games or big companies is pretty much impossible.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wanted to fix the game. I will try it at least.
Are there any other games you're looking forward to?
Any games I'm looking forward to? Yeah, there's plenty. I mean, not so much single player games right now, because I think most single player games are more like survival games right now, a lot of FPS and so on. Like the RPGs are getting less and less popular actually. But I'm looking forward to like Lost Ark, Lineage Eternal, Diablo 4. Those are the games that we're looking forward to right now. But wait, I mean, I know
is Diablo 4 confirmed?
Blizzard is working on a new Diablo game, but it's not sure if it's going to be Diablo 4. I mean, they've been recruiting for like the next generation Diablo game, and I actually think, and Riker thinks so as well, who is a famous Diablo YouTuber, that Blizzard could be working on like a Dark Souls game in a Diablo universe. So if you play Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, they could be trying to like get rid of the action RPG thing and try to make Diablo like a game like this, like Dark Souls, like a survival game. Kind of like they did with Hearthstone. They copied the MTG concept and made it into a card game. And then same thing they did with like Team Fortress 2. They copied that concept and turned it into Overwatch. And that's what Blizzard really likes to do. Like take some ideas and try to bring it with their own franchises and so on.
I could totally see like it'll be just a mobile app and you'll just be playing like Diablo on your mobile phone, just like a like Fallout Shelter or something. Oh.
Yeah, it could also be. I mean, all the game companies is also like good enough for mobile games. Could also be like a mobile game.
Tagwa is asking, how do you plan to stand out from other PoE streamers?
How do you stand out from other PoE streamers? I think like I'm the only, one of the only PoE streamers that actually stand out because I am so different. Because I'm new to the game, you know. Like everyone is like really experienced. I mean, you, Nuyen, Zizaran, I don't know, Alkaizer, you all know the game in and out, you know. You've seen everything, you're all experts of the game, and I'm here like as kind of like a fresh new player, like trying to learn the game from scratch, trying to slowly get better at the game and actually adding like a different point of view or perspective to the game right now. But yeah, I mean,
are you saying we're not special?
Now you're all special in your own ways, but it's just like saying like I'm different because I'm actually bad at the game, you know, that I'm still learning and I'm still improving. But yeah, there's also like people like don't really know me in Exile, you know. But people don't know me because I haven't done anything special, you know. I haven't done like world first league in this game, level 100, or I don't know, fastest Malachi kill or whatever. I'm just like kind of playing the game because I enjoy it right now.
It's a lot of fun for sure. We're gonna send them all is asking, what are your thoughts on the endgame mapping Shaper and Shaper Guardians? Like, have you seen videos of them or anything, or?
No, I don't like to spoil myself. Like I want to do Atziri, for example, as my first big boss. I want to do it unspoiled, you know. Like I want to do it blind and see how to do it my first try, not knowing anything about the encounter, you know. That's what I like. That's also I played Dark Souls 3.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, that's also I played Dark Souls 3. I'm just going in there. So I'm spending like 5 or 6 hours on the boss, like the Twin Princess, and then eventually make it. Because really feel satisfied when you do something on your own, you know. It's like when I do variety game playthroughs, I have like this rule: no tips, no spoilers, blind. You know, so people are not allowed to like tell me like tips or give me hints in directions. So I have to do everything myself. And that's the same thing I'm doing Exile. I mean, I got some tips like with game knowledge and so on, but I mean, a counter like Atziri, which is going to be an epic boss fight. At least that's what I think it's going to be. I want to do like unbiased. I want to do like blind without any like knowledge about the encounter. It should be pretty fun, yeah.
Cool.
But I mean, Shaper. I mean, of course, I have no idea about this. But I got some information like you need to do 4 Guardians first, tier 60 maps, and then I can kill the Shaper, which is one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Yeah, it's like Uber's area is harder, but then Shaper.
Yeah, that's what people told me.
Fibonacci is asking, how much do you want to earn off streaming to feel comfortable?
How much I would need to earn from streaming to feel comfortable? Okay, I mean, I don't really see this in monetary terms. I think like if you have a great community, if you're consistent, good stream, I think the people are gonna support you, and you're gonna make enough. I think I don't really worry about like I have to make 2,200 this month or 1,800 this month. I mean, it fluctuates constantly anyway as a streamer, you know. It's like some months you're gonna, let's say, make a lot of money, like for like 2 months and so on, and then 1 month you make like much less than minimum wage. Just like a streamer, everything constantly changes, and I mean, it's just important to be consistent. I mean, I haven't been consistent in the past because I had some really bad periods in my life, so I wasn't able to stream for a long time. But I'm back now and I'm trying to do it properly this time. And if there's enough people supporting me, I think we're going to be good.
Well, it looks like it's going well so far, at least, so that's cool.
It is, yeah.
Side effects may include is asking, why do you eat plain noodles all the time?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the thing because, I mean, I just like eating spaghetti without anything, you know. I don't like tomato sauce. I'm allergic to it, so I just eat spaghetti like normally plain. And that was like a meme because back in the days, like 2012, I lived in my own apartment in Vienna, and every day I would stream Diablo, and every day I would eat the same. I would eat spaghetti without anything because I didn't know how to cook.
Just spaghetti.
You know? Yeah, I mean, I didn't care about good nutrition because back then I just played games. You know, I didn't do sports yet, so I was like, all right, let's eat spaghetti every day, and it's really easy to cook. I mean, 5 minutes, I put the noodles in. 5 minutes later, I take them out and I can eat. And I could cook like while I was streaming. That was the only food I could actually cook while I was streaming, and I had no clue about cooking. So I was like, okay, spaghetti every day. Let's go.
Okay. I guess I only get takeaway like every day, so I can't really complain about people's eating habits. There is actually a question we've started. Janox reminded me that we have to ask every AMA contestant now. And it's how do you feel? This is the most important question, by the way. You can't get this one wrong. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza. Is that a thing? No way.
No, not supposed
Pineapple
to be.
pizza. I mean, I eat spaghetti without anything like over every single day of the week.
I love that
Like, if I would
reaction.
have to eat spaghetti like every day for the rest of my life, instead of eating pineapple on the pizza once, I would go for the spaghetti.
Would you put spaghetti on pizza?
Spaghetti on pizza? That would definitely work, yeah. That is okay. But pineapple, away with that.
Okay, that needs to happen on stream now. Spaghetti pizza.
Spaghetti pizza, yeah. I could order this maybe in a pizza store.
Darkrel is asking, which streamer would you challenge to a bike race?
The streamer would challenge a bike race. Wow. It's going to be really hard. I mean, most streamers are not fit, you know? Like, I mean, challenging someone like Crip or Alkaizer would lead me nowhere, you know? I would like crush them.
Wow.
I would probably challenge, I don't know. I mean, I think my field might be like in a decent shape because I know my field does a lot of running, you know? He does running and sprinting. Maybe he could put up like a nice challenge.
Yeah, lifting nerd bro as well. Lifting.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. The one and only Paul is asking, hey Moldran, what type of games are you going to stream in the future, and are you going to try suggestions from your viewers or do a stream where you play free-to-play games the viewers have suggested?
Well, the thing is, like with streaming, I mean, I need to stream what's fun for me, you know? Like if I stream a game that's not fun for me, it's not going to be a fun stream to watch. And the thing is, like a lot of the newer games, like that are coming out these days, there are games I'm not interested in, you know? Like I like to stream a lot of older games, like Super Nintendo games or Zelda games or Final Fantasy and so on, Super Mario, whatever. But I don't really like the newer games that come out, the blockbusters, you know, the AAA games that are coming out right now. Like, but I have a long list of like games I want to play, and definitely open this for your suggestion. For example, next week, or actually this week, I'm going to start The Witcher 3, which is a game like one of my viewers donated to me. It's like saying, I have this game here, I don't have time to play myself, please play it for me. And yeah, I'm going to get into this Witcher 3, and I don't know if it's a mistake or something, but I said I'm going to finish the game. So maybe it's going to be like, I don't know, 2 days or 1 day, but it could also be that it's going to take an entire week to finish the game. But yeah, we'll see how it's going to go. And yeah, just think like it's important that you just stream, you know, like people want to be able to tune your stream every day, want to be able to watch you, and what game it ultimately is doesn't matter much. I mean, you can always try to make a game interesting as a broadcaster, you know? Yeah. Like you did so as well, like when you streamed Outlast a few days ago. Yeah, that's still like entertaining too much.
People just like seeing me like scared shitless though.
Yeah.
Do you have like a team name for your subscribers? Like, what do you call your subscribers?
I don't have a team name or anything. Like subscribers are just people who support me, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have a team name?
Huh?
Do you have a team name?
Team.
Team?
Yep. Elena.
You're like a random, like name it like the Dish Club or something, but I mean,
the Dish Club.
I'm the disher. I mean, I'm the only disher. I mean, not everyone of my viewers is dishing. I mean, they're actually dishing a lot when something happens, you know? Like when I dish on stream, like they all spam the fist emote, which is pretty cool, but yeah. I haven't thought about this yet, actually. Like, I actually got another problem, like sub emotes. I only have, I think, 7 emotes and I have 17 slots, so I gotta fill them.
Ah, right.
People have been waiting desperately, but I mean, I'm a graphic designer. It's really hard to make a cool looking emote.
Yeah, I had a hard time trying to get someone to actually do emotes for me. Well, like when they suddenly like changed the entire emote system. Well, yeah. While we're talking about emotes, how do you feel about like the $10 and $25 sub?
I think it's good. I mean, originally I thought it's pretty bad, you know, because of the 50% split with Twitch and so on. But then I did some research now. Actually, it's like that you get 60% of a $10 sub and 70% of $25 sub. So the streamer gets a lot more of the share from the higher subs. I mean, originally I've said like it's not worth to like support someone with like more than $5 a month because you can get Netflix for like $7 a month, or Spotify for €4 per month or something. But I mean, if you truly want to support streamers, I think the higher tier subs definitely help. And I mean, getting new emote for it is also cool. I mean, I'm actually currently trying to design a golden dish face for the $10 level, which should be pretty cool.
Cool.
I mean, do you agree, or do you also think it's good, the $25 and $10
I think the problem for me with the $10 and $25 subs is that like say let's do Side TV for an example, right? He's been subscribed to me for 18 months. And then if I put a really cool $10 or $25 emote, they don't get access to that. Whether like they've subscribed for like 18 months, then somebody who subscribes for 1 month for $25 gets that emote. So yeah, I would rather have it changed that the broadcaster themselves could like set a certain threshold. So say after 6 months or after 3 months or even after 1 month, it should be up to us. Like people can get this emote.
That's a really nice idea. You should like tell it to Twitch.
I have every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Elena LMAO is asking, Moldran, what is your best triathlon time? Do you still compete? And would you like to do Ironman races in the future?
That's another good question. I mean, my best time is like a sprint triathlons, and I did in like just a bit about 1 hour, like 1 hour 5 minutes, which was I think fourth place, so pretty good place. But yeah, one of my big goals in my life actually to do an Ironman once. And in case you don't know what the Ironman is, it's like 4 kilometers swimming, 180 kilometers biking, and then a marathon at the end, back to back.
Wow,
It's you're normally taking like 15 hours, or let's say between 10 and 15 hours, depending how fast you are.
that's
Um,
crazy.
and yeah, that would be like a life challenge for me. It's really hard to pull off with streaming because, streaming is one thing that takes a lot of time because you gotta like play a lot, you gotta be there for your viewers a
You
lot,
can
stream a
stream
lot.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I was need to stream this training session. I mean, that's the problem. Like the training session is gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Ironman would definitely stream. I would definitely make a documentary out of it or something. But yeah, I need to like get on level so actually don't like die doing the 180 kilometers back or doing the marathon.
You can't
It's
die
pretty
on
difficult.
stream. That's bannable.
Mm.
Havoc616 is asking, how do you manage to keep a positive outlook on stream and get so excited all the time?
I don't know, it's just who I am. I mean, a lot of people say that I'm fake, but I mean, it's really just who I am. I mean, even Alkaizer said that's just how Moldran is. Like, I have a lot, like, I turn a lot of people off with my reactions and stuff, but also some people enjoy it, but yeah. That's just how it is.
No, that's good though. That's definitely a good quality as a streamer. Kinney012 is asking, what university did you go to?
I went to University of Business Economics in Vienna and UT Austin.
Cool.
Pretty much.
Wellnuts is asking, why did you fail with Overwatch? It was supposed to be the next big game for you.
Yeah, I mean, I was like hyping Overwatch. I mean, I was hyping a lot of things. Like, I mean, the things like I just was like after I quit Diablo, I had nothing to do. And I was looking like for the next big thing. I was thinking maybe Overwatch is going to be amazing. I mean, the game looks really good. I played the game at Gamescom like in a very early beta as well. But I mean, then game came out and I realized, I've never played FPS in my life. Maybe I'm not gonna be good enough, and I don't like the gameplay that much. Like I'm more like an RPG, action RPG player, MMO player than I'm an FPS player. And I was like, maybe it's not as much fun as I thought it would be. I'm just gonna stop it. But yeah, I'm trying to like figure out what I want to do in like streaming, what I want to do in my life, and so on. And it's really hard to like make the decisions, because time is really precious. And especially if you're like me, like you also need to do something different. It's hard to like find the one consistent thing in your life that you want to do.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry. Precious is asking, Moldran, can you please say, get to the chopper and come with me if you want to live?
Get to the chopper and come to me if you want to live.
That's perfect.
Same country as Arnold Schwarzenegger is from, so we have some similarities in our accents.
Chuso is asking, you posted a video of your 6-month gamer transformation a while ago. Do you have any tips and tricks for gamers trying to lose a little weight?
I can't tell you about losing weight. I mean, actually, yeah, I can, because I went from 76 kilogram to 68 kilogram. If you want to lose weight, it's all about nutrition. If you want to like show a six-pack, it's 90% nutrition, 10% working out. So if you want to get but the thing is, like, it's more important, in my opinion, to be fit than to like look skinny or look weak. So I think the most important thing is you want to work out, like every week you want to work out at least 3 times. So it actually changes something. Depending on what we want. I mean, working out in the gym is fine, working out at home is fine, going for runs, going for bike rides, everything is fine. Just do something. And then make sure that you change and optimize your nutrition. Only eat healthy stuff and try to eat less if you want to lose weight. That's pretty much it.
Do you not eat takeaway ever? Do you not eat takeaway ever?
I don't know, really.
But like takeout food, like pizza and like stuff like that. Like order food online.
No, I mean, I was actually stuck with that when I was in Austin. When I was in Austin, in the US, there's a lot more fast food, and it's really hard to get real quality food in Austin. So I was forced to like eat fast food sometimes, but normally at home I don't eat. I mean, there's something like if a cheat day every 2 weeks or something, I go to McDonald's and eat everything,
Yeah.
To enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, I don't really enjoy McDonald's that much anymore. Good. I mean, once you start like eating really healthy, you go to McDonald's, you're like, afterwards you regret that you went there, even on a cheat day. That's just how I am. I don't like processed food too much. I'd rather cook my own spaghetti, and that's all I need.
The only spaghetti. Do you like the McDonald's apple pies?
No.
Oh, what? They're the best thing ever. Like, I don't like McDonald's, but the apple pie is so good.
I mean, the only thing I could eat at McDonald's are like the chicken nuggets.
Oh,
It's the only thing you need there.
Ricardo.
Back to chicken again.
Yeah, you seem to eat a lot of chicken. That's good. That's good for working out.
Mm.
Ricardo is asking what happened to the Diablo poster and how it affected afterwards.
A Diablo poster. Yeah, I mean, I used to have a Diablo poster when I started streaming. It was there every day, like in the background, you could see it on the wall. There was a Diablo poster. And then one time I was streaming and it was falling down. I didn't realize. I was just sitting there and I heard like a loud sound. I was like, what just happened? And then like a few hours later, we found out that the Diablo poster is gone missing. And then I figure out, like, I didn't know like how it went missing, you know? So I went to my stream, VOD, and tried to find out when was the last time I was hanging, how did it go down? And then I actually found out how it went down in the air. Then I put it up again, and then it fell down again. And then I pretty much gave up on it.
So why did it fall down?
I just randomly fell down because I didn't really like use a nail or anything in it. Just put it on the wall. So it wasn't like really fixed. But I mean, it lasted long. It lasted like half a year or something. And I mean, the Diablo poster falling down was also a reason for me to like maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with Diablo, you know? Maybe it was a sign that Diablo is not going in the right direction.
Think that
maybe
is
PvP will never come. Because at that point, I still believed in PvP. I still believed in the arena system. But yeah, it never came afterwards. So I took this sign.
And do you have any pets, by the way?
No, I mean, my sister was here. Oh, I spoiled not ever sister then. It's not Arisara or whatever she was called. It's not Race Kitty's girlfriend. But yeah, my sister was here recently visiting me, and she always has a new dog. And the dog was fucking awesome. It's a really big dog.
I don't know why I thought you were talking about your sister as a pet, and I was like, wait, where is this going?
No, my sister like brings a pet. Like we don't have pets here myself.
Cool. Sorry. Well, Entas is asking, what was the longest hair you've ever had?
Longest hair I've ever had? I mean, not much longer than this one. I always had short hair, to be honest. I always have horrible haircuts. My haircuts are like legendary for being really, really bad. I mean, so YouTubers like horrific haircuts. I mean, my hair always looks bad because I don't care about it. I just like wake up, I do a run or do a bike ride, then I wash or take a bath or something, and then I don't even dry my hair. I just like start streaming right away. So my hair is always like really disorganized, but I don't really care much, you know? Same about my eyebrows. I mean, people always constantly complain about, your eyebrows are so huge. How can you live with those eyebrows? If I would see this in real life, I'd be scared or whatever. But the thing is like, who really cares? I mean, yeah, I got big eyebrows. I got bushy eyebrows. Yeah, I gotta cut them every time I go to the barber. But I mean, who really cares? I mean, that's just life, you know?
I mean, it's easily recognizable. I think it's important to like stand out a bit.
Yeah, it's like an image, you know?
Yeah, it's like blue hair.
And I mean, easy to recognize. I mean, if I go somewhere, even if I like look different or I have a hat down or I have whatever haircut, people are gonna be like, oh, the eyebrows, this is Moldran. Like, I mean, last year I was playing Pokemon Go a lot in Vienna, and we have an area called the Stadtpark, and every single day I was there, like, someone would recognize me. Like, some day, like, 10 people would be like, hey, Moldran, how's it going? And I guess they recognize me because of the eyebrows. I guess that's how I'm always able to be recognized with.
So it's like a trademark, the Moldran brows.
I also made a bit about them.
Pretty really?
Cool. Yeah.
What was the video about?
No, it's just about my eyebrows. And then I cut them with a scissor.
Oh, okay. Wow. Have you ever shaved them off?
I mean, I'm always cutting them with barber now. If I wouldn't cut my eyebrows with the barber, they would be like this already. They would like cover my entire face. You don't know how fast those things grow. I mean, they were almost shaved off like 1.5 months ago. That's how it looked like now. That's how fast they're growing.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Like, you need to go to the barber earlier just because my eyebrows are growing, not because my hair is growing. That's how it is.
That's crazy. Maybe they're taking over, like they're gonna mind control you.
Yeah.
Chuso is saying, you're known for being a very athletic gamer. Can you flex for the chat?
Flex for the chat? I didn't really work out recently, but yeah, I'm gonna try something. I mean, the thing is, like, I've always had a biceps. It's a small one, but yeah. You gotta do what the Twitch wants, right?
Exactly. As long as you don't get me banned on stream, you gotta do what the Twitch chat wants.
I gotta take a shot off. I hate to get rid of this anyway. But we might want to do this like full screen. No, it doesn't matter now. Let's see.
Oh, wow. That's better than me. Here, watch this.
Well, do we even work out? Do we even lift, bro?
No, okay, there's nothing there. Like, I heard like So, wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's cringe, guys. That's cringe. Well, you know, that's what it is.
Pewd is asking, hey, Moldran, can you talk about your girlfriend?
My girlfriend? My girlfriend is my bike right now.
Oh, that's not
Bike
how
is my
you're
bike.
supposed to use bicycles.
Yeah. You can ride out whole day. She doesn't complain. She's always there for you.
Oh.
She always accepts all for you for who you are and so on. Doesn't complain. Yeah, I really like my bike every day.
How much would you say you like your bike from 1 to 10?
How much do I like my bike from then? 12 out of 10.
Oh, wow. Okay, you really do like your bike.
She's that cute. Yeah, she's that cute.
Zero Wolf is asking, have you thought about which games you're going to introduce your little sister to gaming?
My little sister. How does he know I have a little sister? I have a little sister. She's currently 1 year old, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to introduce her to gaming because if we move to the US, she's going to be living here in Austria. I'm not going to like have a lot of contact to her. So, but yeah, she's definitely very cute, and we'll see. Like, well, we find out if she's going to be interested in video games. We'll see.
Everyone's going to be into video games. It's the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you have a name for your bike? Dark Rail's asking.
Celan.
Celon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a girl name?
Yeah, it is. That was my name. How I name my female characters in games that I played before.
Cool. What?
I think names from a game like Lufia. Did you hear about Lufia before? It's a really old school game. And Celan was one of the heroes there.
Crestfallen is asking, would you share your pizza with Alkaizer?
I share my pizza for Kaiser. Of course, I mean, Kaiser is pretty skinny as well. Like, it's 50-50 share, perfectly fine with that.
Would you share your bicycle with Alkaizer?
No, never. Never.
That's
never.
where it
I wouldn't
stops.
share this with anyone.
That's where it
I wouldn't
ends.
share this with anyone. I mean, that would be like Kaiser sharing 14 with me. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Moi?
You know who 14 is?
No, not really. Oh, is that Alkaizer's ex?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really
Yes.
know much about it.
Mm. Yeah, it
Is
is.
there any story here or like something I should know?
Yeah, that's a long story, but yeah, we can't get started about this here. Or we'll be sitting here like until 11 or 12.
Okay. Movi1 is asking, are you proud of your community, Moldran?
Yeah, I'm really proud of my community. I mean, my community is like really special on Twitch, you know, because I think that I'm the only streamer that disappeared, I think, 7 times already for like at least half a year.
Mhm.
And the people like that watch me still come back every single time. Like,
Wow.
I don't deserve this at all. I mean, people still watch me all the time, subscribe to me still, support me, whatever. I mean, I'm so blessed to have this community that constantly comes back to me, even though I like disappeared a lot because I had some issues with my mental health and so on. But I mean, I really love the community that they always give me a new chance. They always help me build this community. They always just hang out in my stream all the time.
That's awesome. Do you remember your first subscriber?
My first subscriber? No, I think when I got sub, I mean, there was like so many people subscribing for the first time. I know that Kate was one of my first subscribers. She's a few of my stream, perfectly flawed moderator as well.
Oh,
She was definitely one of the first, and she's been subbed like since ever. But yeah,
do you have a favorite viewer?
a favorite viewer. I really like all of my viewers. I mean, they all mean so much to me. But I mean, one special viewer is Sylvester because he's like a moderator. Like he's always there. Like he's always been here for me. I was moderating the channel. It's also the most active chatter by far. So yeah, I really like Sylvester. But I mean, I like all my viewers really a lot. There's so many special viewers. I can't really name them all.
That's
It's
good.
the same for you.
Yeah.
Guys is your favorite viewer, someone says. Yeah, Guys is definitely the favorite viewer from all the streamers. Like, he used to, like, when I started playing Exile, like, 1 month ago, I used to be in my chat sometimes, like, commenting on things. Giving me tips. But it was hard for me to, like, decipher, like, his messages. Like, is he trolling now? Is he real? I think 90%
that's
it was
a little
real.
hard to tell with people.
It's just a Twitch chat is, like, trolling, and then it's really hard to, like, find out, okay, who's real now? Alkaizer or this guy? But yeah, people constantly try to confuse me when I play Exile.
And speaking of, your sister is in chat right now, Azuzara.
No, she's here now. Nice.
Margot's Wet Nurse is asking, ask Moldran if he plans in getting into the Dark Souls 3 PvP as well.
I mean, I'm not a Dark Souls or Souls franchise like Prodigy or God, as I'm with action RPGs, so I kind of want to stay away from PvP. I mean, I played Dark Souls 2 last 2 or 3 years ago, and there was one guy, one viewer who always killed me. His name was Baspingo. Like, I would go to a zone, I would finally make the boss, and then boom, Baspingo comes and like just before I reach like this white area where I just joined the boss area in Dark Souls, he would like come and kill me, and I would get really, really mad. But you know, in Dark Souls 3, I think I played offline, so it was a bit less stressful, but still took a long time to beat it. But yeah, I mean, I want to do like maybe a franchise playthrough. I play Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 3 and maybe Bloodborne and Demon Souls in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks and see if I can actually pull it off. Because those games are really, really hard, you know?
Yeah, for sure. They're a lot of fun though as well. So
Yeah, that's so much fun. It's crazy. And I think if I play them like with PvP, it's gonna be more fun. But I mean, I don't know much about this game, so if I play PvP in them seriously, I would probably get owned. But then again, like this Paspingo guy and other people who tried to play Kill Me Darkness 2, actually was able to like fight back sometimes, and sometimes I kicked their ass, and then I threw them out back of my realm. So yeah, it goes both sides.
If you could have a fight with any Path of Exile streamer, who would it be?
Any Path of Exile streamer fight? I
Fight
mean,
to
like
the
in
death.
real life?
Fight to the death.
Fight to the death.
And you have to choose someone.
I could never kill Alkaizer, so I can't choose him. Is there a Path of Exile streamer I hate? I don't think I hate the Path of Exile streamer that much. I would actually fight to the death.
We have to choose someone.
I have to choose someone? Who are there? Give me some names of streamers.
Rasputin, Noogie, Havoc, Ziggy, Mathel. There's a lot.
I think I would choose Baked Chicken.
You want to kill Baked Chicken? Wow.
Yeah, because I think he's the weakest one. Like, I think he's like Chinese, and Chinese people are smaller, so I think I have an advantage there. But yeah, when it's about the death, you gotta take every single advantage you have. You gotta min-max it, you know? Gotta choose the weakest opponent.
Rift Baked Chicken.
But I wouldn't kill him. Like, it would like really hurt me to kill him, you know, because I like him a lot. I think he's an awesome streamer and really good creative freak after. Like, my decision was based on like strength alone, on like success ratio of the fight.
Oh, that's a great answer. That's funny. Modelito is asking, ask him, what do you mean with appreciatia?
Appreciate.
Oh,
Appreciate, yeah.
for sure.
It's what I didn't know how to pronounce when I started streaming Path of Exile.
Oh, I'm just glad you didn't choose to kill me. I'm happy with that. Simple Jack.
Like, if I'm fighting against you, I would just like take her hair and pull it off.
What the fuck? Not the hair, bro.
You have blue hair. I mean, you're not a Super Saiyan Blue, man. You're not a Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, I'd be dead. But jeez, the hair. Simple Jack Rees is asking, hey Moldran, do you think Blizzard is going to announce something D3 related at BlizzCon?
D3 related at BlizzCon. I honestly don't think so. I mean, they said last BlizzCon was going to be one of the most amazing BlizzCons ever, and I was so hyped for it. I bought the online pack so you can watch the BlizzCon for like 15 euros or whatever, and I was so hyped for it. I was thinking like, and then they announced like really epic thing, Diablo 1 remaster and so on. I was like, yeah! And then they showed like Diablo 1 and Diablo 3 was just like a small dungeon that no one cared about. Really, really bad. And the other thing they announced, I think, was the Necromancer. I mean, a new class that's going to cost money on top of everything else. So I was really, really disappointed with last BlizzCon. Blizzard saying like, this is an amazing BlizzCon, like Diablo 3 fans going to be so happy and so on. And then we got this. And I think like, if this is a BlizzCon where they hype Diablo, what's a BlizzCon where Diablo is not going to be hyped? Like probably nothing. I mean, Diablo 3, I wouldn't expect anything from Blizzard right now anymore. I mean, the Necromancer will probably come out in the next few months, but it's not going to save the game, to be honest. And I honestly hope, and I think that's the case anyway, that Blizzard works on Diablo 4 or works on the Diablo Dark Souls style of game and focuses on that, really, you know? I mean, Diablo 3, I mean, eventually you have to like stop it and just try to start some new endeavors. And maybe like Diablo 4 is going to be an amazing game.
I mean, they definitely
learned from like Diablo 3, you know? Because the thing is like Diablo 3, they had no clue what to do with it. Because they made Diablo 3 when after like 6 or 7 years since Diablo 2 with a completely new team, you know? Like David Brevik, the Shiva brothers, all the people that originally worked on Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 and invented the franchise and the action RPG genre and really like shaped it, they were gone. They weren't part of Blizzard anymore. Chivils and his new team took over the project and started like randomly what they thought is the best for the genre, best for the game. And that's really what caused a lot of problems in Diablo 3. But I think now Blizzard, I mean, they have better people working now on Diablo 4 or whatever the new Diablo game is, and they learn from their past mistakes with Diablo 3. So the next Diablo game might actually be really good again. And that's what I'm putting my hope in. We'll see.
Maybe it's going to be a Diablo 4 MMO.
Definitely possible. I mean, that's also one thing I consider. I mean, no one knows exactly what it's going to be except some people at Blizzard, but we can only hope for it being a better game than Diablo 3.
That'd be pretty cool. Sebcat is asking, Moldran, are you planning on having a family someday?
I'm planning on having a family. I already have a family with my bikes and my siblings, my sister, brother, other sister. But yeah, I definitely want to have a family. I mean, the thing is like right now, I really like streaming. I really like making videos. I like being there for my viewers. But I mean, I'm not like actively looking for like a relationship or anything right now. Just being best things happen when you least expect them. Just That's how also I found my previous girlfriend, like just came out of nowhere, you know? So suddenly start liking someone so much that you maybe like start to meet them and so on. And yeah, pretty much like this.
So,
As I said, like, I'm not going to force anything, just best things happen whenever they
was
come.
that a bicycle too, or?
No, that was not a bicycle.
Are We Dead Yet is asking, now that you've played PoE for quite a bit, do you feel GDD has taken RNG too far? Should content like high-end mapping, / zones be gated behind luck?
I think there's like a problem with bots maybe in the game, because if an Exalted Orb is worth, I don't know what's worth. I mean, it's worth on trading environments outside of the official game, it's worth a pretty small price. And in the in-game, it feels like it's really hard to find. I mean, I've done like level 90 plus mapping yet. I haven't done like tier 15 maps, tier 40 maps with really good rolls. But I think Exalted Orbs are pretty rare for like the average player to get. And they should be worth a lot more actually, depending on how rare they are. So I think the RNG drops are definitely a problem. Also, like, for example, most players will never find a mirror. Most players will never find a mirror. I mean, you probably found a lot of people, but you also played like a shitload. But I mean, a lot of players, I mean, CKD, for example, he found his first mirror like probably 10,000 hours into the game. And that's like a long time spent. A lot of people play. And there might be some people who play 10,000 hours and they haven't even found a single mirror. So some items are so rare that actually will never show up. But I mean, that makes it cool. But I mean, maybe like it's a little bit too rare, you know? And also like the RNG things with like rolling stuff and so on. I mean, fusing can take anything from like, let's say 1 to like 10,000 fusing drops sometimes to get a 6th link. Like, there's a lot of stuff that really like has a very high variance in the game. But it also makes it fun because, for example, if you use fusing, let's say 5 times to get a 6th link right away, that's fucking amazing. That's epic, you know? Or when you like find the mirror drop, when you don't expect it, you know? And like, let's say in the level 25 zone. That's like one of the best feelings in the world because it is so rare and it makes you feel so much more special when you actually find it. So it's kind of like hard to say like what is too much RNG and what is the right amount of RNG.
I think the average drop chance for a mirror is 1 every 50,000 hours played.
Wow.
So it is very, very rare. I found one in my first like 300 hours and I didn't know how rare it was. And I was like, yay, finally! Finally! Then never found one after that.
Damn, I only got 180 hours to beat you to that. I played 120 hours now in total. Oh, and wow. I have 0 Exalted, 0 mirrors.
Yeah. Well, Exalteds will come. They're pretty common. Lipax is asking, hey Moldran, will you ever do a stream in German or even in your Australian dialect?
Yeah, I definitely plan some like German streams. I think it's awesome. I mean, maybe a German poker stream, maybe a German stream of any game, like a story-based game. I have a very high or very large amount of German and awesome people that watch my stream and a German stream. And yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, there aren't like many German streamers, so I think it's something special. But it's also hard because I feel sorry the whole time for like the I don't know, hundreds of people that can't watch because I'm streaming German, you know? Oh, it's kind of like, you're going to make it more enjoyable for, let's say, 30% of the viewers, but 70% of the viewers, they're going to not be able to understand anything. They're going to miss like a full day of streaming. And so, yeah, I have to really think about how I'm going to do it. But I really like talking German, like would love to do a German stream at one point.
Well, Lentas is asking, what do you dislike in PoE and how would you change it?
The thing that I dislike the most in PoE right now is the uniques. Often you find uniques, you know, they are garbage. I mean, I would say like in endgame mapping or whatever, 90+% of uniques are really, really weak and bad. And it feels like you pick up a unique and it's feeling like, it doesn't feel like anything, you know? And I think they should like make it so uniques are better across the board. That most of uniques are like actually useful to find and avoid like having like low level uniques dropping when you're high level or maybe like weak uniques dropping. Then they're never useful for any build. I mean, the thing with uniques are they're really, really good. For example, like a Series X is really good, or the Head of the Belt is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Or the Sorcerer Boots, if you chance them, they're also really good. And then like you have like so many, you have 90% of uniques that are actually just garbage, and you can throw them right away. So I kind of want to bring it like on a more even playing field, where like finding unique is like actually something really that makes you feel good. Where you're gonna be like, wow, unique, and not just like, wow, rare mallet.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like generally in Diablo 2 as well, like the rare items are generally like the best ones a lot of the time. Like you find a really strong rare item and you're like, holy shit. Whereas you need...
I want to play Diablo Classic, and Classic, I mean, it was definitely like a lot of uniques that were really good, like Ice Blink Armor for Whirlwind Barbs, or Stone of Jordan, or the Mage, the Sorcerer has 2 really good gauntlets, Frostburn and Mage Shot or something. There were definitely a lot of really good uniques in Diablo 2.
Yeah.
I mean, the same also in PathX, when in PathX there's a lot of weak ones, but you're right. I mean, Diablo 2 also had a lot of useless uniques, you know.
Yeah, but like I think it's sort of interesting when you have like, especially for solo self-found, you might have like a unique that like if you're in a trading environment, yeah, it's not good, but it can be really useful when you're solo self-found.
Yeah.
Or for some specific builds.
Exactly. I mean, you could be solo self-found, hardcore, for example, level 40 or level 60, you find an item that could be pretty much like run an enter build, you know, at a really high level. And then you said, okay, I'm going to reroll now just to use this unique, you know, because it's so good.
Yeah. Think the thing that I miss the most about Diablo 2 is the fact that you like don't know what it is until you identify it. Like it changes the art. Like in Path of Exile, you like drop an item and you instantly like as long as you know what that art is, you know that which item you got. That's
I mean, you probably also know it from like the name. Like when it's a heavy belt, you know what it is.
Yeah, but for example, there are multiple unique heavy belts. I wish it was like didn't show the art. Elena 7935435334 is asking, what is your ideal date activity?
That's my deal. What?
What is your ideal date activity?
Day activity?
Date, as in a date with a girl.
Date
or a bike,
activity? Oh.
or a bicycle.
Elena is asking this. I don't do dates. I don't do dates, as I said before. Like the girls that I met, like we just randomly met and we had a lot of fun with each other and then we got to know each other. Like I'm not going like on a date or whatever to like try force things, you know? I'm the guy for that.
But do you not go on dates with the girl you were seeing?
But that's a long, complicated story, which I don't want to share at this point or in this environment.
Okay. Valentaz is asking, have you ever been drunk?
Have I ever been drunk? I don't think so. I don't drink alcohol at all. I don't smoke. I mean, sometimes I drink alcohol, but it doesn't do anything to me, you know? I don't see the special value in drinking alcohol. So I don't drink that much. But yeah, I know I'm probably like really, really weird and stuff. But I mean, that's just how it is.
So you're not actually
like I would
drunk.
always be like the one guy like on a ski trip or on a meeting or something. They would prefer actually water, like plain water instead of alcohol. It's actually a funny story. Like in 2010, I was at CeBIT in Germany in a WoW tournament. And we had like a players party afterwards where a lot of us met. And I was ordering like something to drink, you know. And then the guy next to me was like saying, because I was drinking it like this. I was drinking it like this. Like a lot, and he was saying like, what the hell are you drinking? How can you do this? I was saying, I mean, it's water. And then, or water. And they was like saying, vodka, wow! How can you drink vodka that fast? And he didn't realize it was actually just a plain water. Because of my accent, like he didn't understand it properly.
That's funny.
So he was a little bit drunk, and like when I say water, it sounds like vodka. So yeah, he thought I was drinking vodka like
hard
crazy.
as hell, just downing vodka. That's awesome.
And then like I had a reputation as like a big drinker there. I had a reputation of big drinker. But yeah.
Soul Munchies is asking, what does he think about, or what does he think Valpact has a place in Path of Exile? The instant leech node.
Oh, I don't know much about this instant leech node. Can't answer this. This is too deep for me, you know.
That's okay.
I'm still new to the game. Like, I can't answer like really deep questions. I mean, you need to ask like a level 100 expert to get an answer there.
Are We Dead Yet is asking, who is your favorite female singer?
Favorite female singer? I don't really like music stars too much. Who I like is Emily. Do you know what it is?
No.
She's just a YouTuber. She makes cool anime songs.
Oh, cool. You have to link me something sometime. That sounds cool. Crestfallen is asking, what skills in PoE do you think are the most interesting?
The skills in PoE is most interesting. Earthquake.
Cool. Do you like the shockwave interaction or?
Yeah, Earthquake is just like an amazing skill. I mean, it's really like it can do so many things. Like it's the also the enter build that I use. It's like I have bleeding, poison, the aftershock damage. You have to do so much with increased duration and stuff. There's just so many possibilities with Earthquake. And I think if I get a helmet shot with 30% Earthquake duration, I can actually spam it almost, which makes it even better. But I'm currently like trying to get this helmet shot. I mean, it's really important. I mean, the Devotion helm, it's a unique helm for the Earthquake build. It requires 8 exalted, and I can't afford it right now. It's really expensive with the helmet shot for 30% Earthquake duration.
I was like,
on it. So, yeah, probably gonna have to get this enchant myself, you know. But I think it's a really small chance to get it in Uber Lab. But I'm gonna farm until I get it.
There's so many helmet shots. It's crazy hard.
Demons in chats is an important thing. He says Earthquake's own skill knows, and that's true. Like I haven't seen any other skills, so I don't know if there's better skills.
That makes sense.
So I might be a little bit biased. I'm probably biased because I only know Earthquake.
It's a nice skill though. It's a lot of
Maybe
fun
they're
to
like
play.
more complex skills or so on.
Yeah, we'll be maybe like next time we talk, maybe we'll have a new favorite skill.
Hmm?
Psycho Mantis is
Different
asking.
classes and specs.
Psycho Mantis is asking tits or ass
S definitely.
or bicycle.
Bicycle, no. A bicycle is a nice ass itself.
Okay, that works. So that was we were gonna end on one final question. It's very important. Expecting a good answer here, Moldran. What is the meaning of life?
What's the meaning of life? The meaning of life is playing games all day, crush your enemies, see them before you, and to beat Alkaizer one day in a race. That's the meaning of life.
That's a nice challenge.
Trying to beat Alkaizer once in a race, whether it's in Diablo, in Path of Exile. Even if he gets a head start, if I get a head start, I gotta beat him eventually.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining me here on the AMAs. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Yeah, a lot of fun in this AMA. There was really cool questions. I didn't expect any good question because I was like, I'm new to Path of Exile. Like that's why I declined the AMA invitation like 3 or 4 times already. But I mean, it was actually turning out pretty good, I think. But yeah, I was afraid because my Path of Exile knowledge is limited. It's going to be about Path of Exile all the time, and I'm going to questions that I can't answer. But I mean, I really enjoyed talking about the random things, and I think it was a pretty cool community and chat. So yeah, thanks for the invitation, thanks for the chance, and I had a pretty good time here.
Guys, let's give a big thank you to Moldran in chat, and thank you to you guys as well. Really good questions today. Very cool, and a big shout out to all my mods who are helping. Like, if you don't know, we don't really look at the chat so much while we're doing this. All the mods fish out questions that you guys ask, put them into a document for me, filter out all the 2 trolley ones, and then we go from there. So thank you guys so much. You guys make this a lot easier. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this podcast AMA. There is probably going to be another one next Monday as well. So thank you guys for watching. And Moldran, again, thank you so much, dude. That was awesome.
Yep, thanks to Dave.